Well, since she's South Coast from São Paulo, so there are beaches on my region. So sometimes I used to just a fast walk, uh, in 50 minutes. So I love to, I love eating good food and good talk is wonderful for me. And regarding games or other stuff, normally a long time ago I used to play board games,
Mm.
War, Monopoly.
Wow.
Uh, so, but recently is not so much, not so much. It's rarely sometimes my daughter or some friends. But I I wanted to buy a new game. It's called it's Perfil. Is the same game but is a express version where, for example, there are topics, movies and TV shows, and there are 10 tips, and you need to discover what movie or what series you're talking about. So that's nice. Maybe I will
It's mm,
buy and I'm buy and could you tell more details? That's it.
that's cool. Remember me perguntados.
Yeah,
The
it's the same. It's the same.
yes,
Yeah,
ah,
yeah.
love it.
Is another name, but is
The same.
essentially the same. There
Um,
are the typical, for example, talking regarding a near. Oh, the guys, for example, telling regarding historical events or another events, and you wanted to, you should discover the year or the name of the personality. In this case, the express there are I is less deeper in my opinion. And there are, for example, Harry Potter characters or another one that I told regarding movies in the series, and there are music too. You want to you have to discover the
the,
the name of the song or the singer.
I love this kind of gaming. I play it a lot. And I guess I have perguntados in my cell phone
Hmm.
because if I have time in the bus or go to the job, I always open to do like one thing about I don't know
I
about
play a lot of Perguntados show with my friend at school, at street.
oh,
It was a good
that's
game.
amazing. It's like the same of Pokemon Go. I remember to play it a
Hmm.
lot of Pokemon Go. And one day I will die it in this day, but I try to catch a Pokemon and a car almost threw me. Almost. But I get the Pokemon, so
My mother forbid me to play Pokemon because some things, like you said, she saw in TV or in YouTube, internet, something like that, that one young dad, because he was
ah,
playing Pokemon Go and was killed.
was
So
Echo, I guess.
yeah,
The
so
team.
she forbid me to play it. I had to stop
I
my
remember
campaign.
to see that on like to talking about that about Yu-Gi-Oh too. The mothers don't want to the kids see Pokemon and Dragon Ball because there is a lot of characters who have the specific names. I love it. How Brazil
My mother fired my burned my deck. Oh,
the Pokemon cards. God.
oh my cards.
Yeah.
Was
Mother's
so
home.
beautiful.
Good time, good time.
Good time
Really good
ago.
stuff. But guys, we're talking about technology now. So, Ricardo, I have a question for you. How do you think smart home technology improves daily life?
Hmm, not really, in my opinion. Uh, I believe that there are some improvements, but not so relevant. Uh, but properly, I don't know. I don't consider, for example, turn on or turn off the lights automatically, or not so uh, relevant. I don't know. It's it's good. There are another things certainly. You can turn on or turn off any kind of uh, gadget, uh, control other things, temperature, for example, the conditioner air. Oh, for example, I'm I'm come back to my house, and for example, I don't know the way the path is take, for example, 1 hour. So in this case, I turn on the conditioner air, and when I arrive at home, the climate, the environment is better. But I don't know. I don't consider exactly. Sometimes it's nice. For example, a friend of mine, because there are a lot of different gadgets when you talk regarding uh, smart home or correlated technology. For example, it's possible to turn on or purchase a switcher, or, for example, I don't know how do you say, caramba, me deu branco em português. Nossa, disjuntor, né? It's possible, for example, to you purchase a smart disjuntor so in this case, for example, a friend of mine have a house in some place at the south coast from São Paulo, né? Is a city called Itanhaém. So in this case, sometimes when I decide to go to this house, and he takes around, he usually take 1 hour and a half, and when I arrive at this house, he have to turn on the heater. I don't know is the name, the swimming heater. I don't know, and it's take more time, 1, 2, 3 hours to let the water a good temperature. So in this case, for example, if this person decided to go to this house, normally uh, he have to pick some things, for example, products, meat or soda or even clothes. So in this case, I don't know. Uh, During the path and the pick some things, it take, for example, 2 hours and a half.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
when I decided, just turn on the swimming pool, and when I arrive at this house, the temperature is good. So there are some improvements, but as you told, not really, really relevant.
Yeah. Like I always thinking about the person who have the entire home is so smart. I think it's so different, you know? Like I like Alexa and this kind of thing, thermostat, and
Yeah, that's
okay,
nice, but
that's nice, but you don't
uh,
use day by day, you know? Like you use thermostat in Brazil, like in Belo Horizonte, who is burned
yeah,
that, you know, don't make sense. You use for a part of the year. And the other part of the year you only feel hotness. So it's don't make sense in my mind, you know. You're talking about the swimming pool. If it's hot, I want to go to the swimming in a cold water, not a hot water. It don't make sense in my mind, you know. I go to a home here in BH who is it's a it's a new project, a new home project. And there is a space who go inside of this home. And I think that one thing so unnecessary, like there is a co voice command you do for the freezer to do the ice. And I feel like, why? It's so strange. It's so like boring. You even know do nothing in your home, like don't make sense, you know.
Yeah.
But there's other things I guess is so amazing. I love when I go to my friend's house who he do that to clap the hands and all the lights over, and I feel like, yeah, I live in the future. It's amazing. I think it's amazing this part. But only that. And about you, Daniel?
So I think a little different. I I think I think smart home can improve a lot the daily life. Of course, something is totally unnecessary, but I I I started to automate my home. I still in the begin, but I discovered some things that is so very good. For example, the name is Robo Cleaner. Robo Cleaner is very good because he he is turning my work very easy, so much, and I I use it, a control, not yet, but I pretend to use that I already watch a video. The the video about control, like temperature and air conditioning. Uh, I don't know if I speak it correctly. Air conditioning. Yeah, I think yes. That we can control, not we can, but the robot control all temperature from your house, our house, and you just speak. Oh, I need my house to be always in 20 Celsius. Celsius, and the robot control all temperature from your house, and all room is the same temperature. It's very good. So I have an example too about I don't remember. Like you said, control your likes is very, very funny, very like, because you can speak, Alexa, turn on light from my room, my office is very good. Oh, change the color from my room is very nice. So, like Ricardo said, I believe we don't have a lot of things uh, to improve a lot. I believe we still in start in the beginning. Of course, we already have something is interesting, like I said. Uh, but in general terms, I think a smart home can improve a lot. We have we still have a lot of things to use in your house. Of course, it's so expensive yet, but I think in near time we will be in the future. I
Hope.
hope.
But it's really different. Like you're talking about Alexa, and I don't have Alexa because I don't have I guess I don't have experience enough because every day I feel like Alexa, please, do like a dog. I am I laughing because it's amazing how the Alexa like latch. It it's so amazing. Gosh, it's
Very funny, very funny.
funny. Like do like a cat, and the Alexa do. It's amazing. You know, you don't feel sadness with that. It's amazing. But I want to buy to put in the kitchen because my mother loves to do food and do new things, you know? And I think was amazing. At the moment I come to home and hear my mom, Alexa, I want to do a parmegiana. It's like it's
Mhm.
amazing how technology helps this kind of thing. But I always, when I remember about technology and smart homes, I always remember Black Mirror, the
Mhm.
series of Black Mirror. It's like amazing, but at the moment, I always remember two episodes of Black Mirror. Who the girl who put the mind in a ursinho de pelúcia, and the other who the guy feel. Ah, I don't remember the name of the episode, but the episode is really bizarre. It's Urso Branco, I guess, or Urso something like that. It's beer something. Bear. It's bear something. But it was so terrifying how to use technology to control. But yeah, it's something I always remember when I try to open Amazon and try to buy a Alexa. I feel like, gosh, if Alexa don't hurt me and in the middle of the night put like a song and that's so strange, you know, and clap the hands, open my door. Oh gosh, it's so complicated. My mind, it's not good at the moment. But I always remember Black Mirror. Always. I love this series. Ricardo, what concerns do you have about privacy and security with smart
Mhm.
home technology?
Uh, I would like to tell that I love these things, but I don't consider really useful, but I love. Because I don't know, for example, I have a smartwatch or other stuff, but so uh, it's not really necessary, but I love it. So I don't, because when, for example, I buy a water, is expensive, but I don't know, it's just for pleasure, not really necessary. Uh, Regarding number two, well, certainly, uh, the guys have so much information regarding you, and I don't know if you there are some things that's so clear, so neuromarketing or other stuff, so sometimes it's weird, because, for example, let me see, I don't know, a company that sell clothes for babes. uh, So in this case, maybe I should send advertisement for women from 25 to 40 years old. So it's that have sense. So it makes sense because probably this range is probably it could be pregnant or have to this kind of desire. but suddenly appears something totally weird. For example, I don't know if you know regarding the tic-tac phenomenon. I don't know regarding this thing. So suddenly surge information totally crazy. I believe that I'm not sure regarding the details, but the machine noticed that people 35 to 60 years old, conservative persons, like to tramp. This person, for example, love Kit Kat. So in this case, the machine learned this pattern, this behavior, and send more advertisements, and the number of the cells, the of the Kit Kat arises 70% or something. So in this case, it's totally crazy. So in this case, there are clear things, and there are another one that is not possible to understand or realize or notice. So in this case, for example, when you have all of the things, smart things, cell phones, smart TV, what in the Twitter and the other stuff, certainly there are so much information about you, and the guys could analyze perfectly all of the things. So in this case, and there are some things not so good. For example, send the messages for you regarding things to buy. That's annoying, but there are another situations could be severe. For example, what you naked. For example, when we talk regarding a computer or smart TV, that's possible to have cameras, and the I don't know is sometimes it's unpredictable how much uh, things could be wrong uh, regarding this kind of situation. So is necessary
It's
be
bizarre.
attention.
Yeah, it's bizarre how I watched you talking about the cameras. I watched a news, I guess, about the
Hmm.
girl who buy a computer for other guy. It's
Hmm.
a second-hand computer,
Uh-huh.
and girl see the webcam because it is
Yeah.
the webcams you can see like a bolinha, is a vermelha or branca. Mine
Uh-huh.
is,
Exactly.
for example, the mine is white. For the girl who is red,
Hmm.
and always the girl who don't close the notebook, for example, the camera is open. Always open,
Yeah.
always open. And she
Exactly.
thinks it's okay. It's like, oh, okay, it's the computer. But the guy who take all the informations of her life, the credit card, the ED informations, and put a lot of like open the accounts in bank, open use the credit card, and it's unbelievable,
Yeah.
how this guy can do that. It's the
Uh,
same
it's for example a simple situation.
yeah,
For example, if you have a Samsung smartphone and the Samsung
yeah.
phones, earphones, for example,
Oh, yeah.
you could configure your smartphone to
Mhm.
detect the earphones
Yeah.
without to turn on the Bluetooth
Yeah.
uh, uh, Bluetooth connection. So in this case, even if you don't turn on the Bluetooth on your cell phone, the cell phone detect your
Mm-hmm.
earphones and turn on the
The
connect and
Bluetooth
connected. So in this case, for example, okay, that's you agree with this thing, but
is dangerous.
if you, for example, is a perspective, the guy could, for example, connect something in your
Uh-huh.
house without your permission. So
It's really strange because I remember
yeah,
to face that on the bus these days. I
yeah.
open. put my hair label. My cell phone is Samsung, and there is another guy in the bus who put the connection to and appears
Mm.
the name of the guy. Oh, you want to
Yeah,
connect to Pedro's cell phone, for example. And I feel like, who is Pedro? And the other guy
Mm.
feels the same when they watch the cell phone, like,
Yeah,
what the fuck? And we too, we stay like, no, no. But it was
yeah.
so strange. Probably my name appears in
Yeah.
hers.
So, for example, some time ago, regarding the snow and the Snowden and the another guy, I forgot the name of the guy.
Oh,
Uh, Assange, né? Assange. So, he told regarding some situations, for example, the guy connected to the notebook using the microwaves, not microwaves, but
yeah,
sound waves. And for example, the computer don't have connection, internet connection. The guy
yeah,
connected to the notebook using the waves, audio waves, and connected in the microphone,
yeah,
and the can receive information from your notebook. So
yeah. It's
yeah, that's
unbelievable.
okay.
Like a mirror.
That's a thing that's so hard to can. It's
But
necessary an expert, but regarding, for example, a connected house, a
yeah,
smart house,
it's more
certainly
harder.
there are a lot of ways to can obtain
Yeah, security
information.
things.
Sure.
I guess. But
You have
I,
more doors, you have more
yeah,
doors, and more opportunities to
open.
get in her house.
Yeah. But the security nowadays, technology security, it's like now is more harder.
Yeah,
Like I can see that my brother work with that, and he said to me like it's more harder and harder because of course nowadays you can do everything on your cell phone. You don't need that notebook anymore. Like 5 years ago, like 5 years ago, you needed a computer to do a lot of things. Nowadays you can do on your hands. So it's different. And because of that, we need to have more security. Oh, because of the social medias too. My brother always say that. Like, forgot about social media is something we always see about your life in social media. It's unbelievable. And Daniel, how about you?
So it's very complicated. Speak about privacy and security because, like I said, I know security is so very hard each day. We discover new forms to protect our phones, protect our smartphones, our smart home. But it always appears a new form to invade some system. So in context about smart home, some things is danger. I already see and search some examples. Uh, for example, one house was totally smart. Uh, since the doors, temperature, TVs, lights, everything was smart. And a hacker invaded the system and passed it to control all house, all home, and everyone inside the home stayed. I don't know what's in English, preso, because the all control was in the hacker, and it was very uh, fierce for the people because the hacker requested a great amount of money to give freedom for them So I I like a lot from smart home, from this technology, but we needed to stay in alert because there are a lot of forms to invade our system. Of course, we have a system to protect us, protect our smart home, but we are not free to be invaded. And when a hacker invade our system, we can lost our privacy because, like you said, we have smartphone and notebooks with cameras. If we, if it had be connected with the main system from the home, the hacker can be control smartphones and notebooks too. So it's very dangerous. I like a lot, like I said, this system, but stay the alert about it.
Mhm. It's so dangerous. Like, I love this kind of gadgets too because it's so amazing to see. I remember to see it's not in Brazil. I don't know if it exists in Brazil, okay? But I remember who a friend of mine who sent a video of Irlanda, I guess, who is the robo do the iFood delivery. And I feel like, gosh, that's amazing. But there's a problem because the persons who do that, of course, women's no, men's and women's too, who do that, try to stole the robots to destroy the robots, and I feel like, gosh.
Yeah, like smart cars. Do you know about smart cars? If a hacker invade a smart car, it's so dangerous because he can make anything with a
Everything,
car.
everything. But it's so like amazing, but at the same moment I think it's amazing. I feel a little bit terrifying of some things appears in technology because I don't know how to use that. And if I don't know how to use, imagine put that in the hands of the whole population, for example. Put like in a popular hands who don't know how to use and try to know how to use, and the security is low because of that. Because the person don't know how to use, don't know how to protect, and the other person know how to go into this kind of technology. So happens a lot of bad things, I
Yeah.
imagine. I
Sometimes I have fears. Sometimes I have fears to think about, oh, if my smart devices starts to control my home alone. For example, my robot cleaner start when I sleep, it starts to make something that I
Oh.
can't imagine. Oh, it's so crazy thinking about it.
Like Terminator.
Yeah, yeah, because we already watched a lot of film, a lot of movies
Yeah.
about it, and of course, when I watch it, it appears it look like so far today, but sometimes I think, oh, if it happens with me, what I do, I don't know, but it
You really are.
sounded so crazy.
Yeah. I have more afraid if I choose of this. There are a lot of movies I watched about technology. I have more afraid of Matrix than Exterminator. Because Exterminator, the guy comes and I die. I will die. But Matrix, I'm simple pilha. A pilha. I'm a
Yeah,
pilha.
but you don't notice, huh?
Yeah.
There is a disadvantage, so
Yeah, I don't know my reality. Like exterminator is something who go to the future, come to the future, and I die. Okay,
Yeah.
I will die. But in my reality, I know I die. But Matrix, no, I don't have a reality.
yeah,
Amor na pilha.
It's so
Oh gosh,
crazy.
I
So
I
crazy.
love it. I love how to the movies uh
But
open the mind.
w- we don't must watch this movie because we have a things about it and it's turning reality.
Yeah. Always when I watch it, I love the Matrix. All the movies. I think it's amazing. The aesthetic of the movie, everything was amazing. But always when I watch it, I feel like, nah, 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 I don't know. I don't know. I hope I'm not in this. I hope I'm not in the system, please. I can't. But I always feel like, gosh, what has happened? But this Terminator, no, Terminator, I feel like, okay, I died. It's a robot who comes to the future. I died. Simple in my mind. I guess, Ricardo, you already said you like this Terminator movies. I remember you talking about that. I'm
yeah.
wrong
No, I
or
love
not?
this. I love
Oh, I
all
can.
of a lot of the Terminators. I love sci-fi movies, né? For example, Eu,
Uh,
Robô.
oh,
Uh, I love, for example, Minority Report. I love too. Terminator. And I don't know, a lot of, that's a kind of one of the best kind of genres. No? I don't know.
but like, if you choose, you prefer to pass this Terminator thing or the Matrix thing?
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how do you say in English, né? But às vezes a ignorância é uma benção, né? So, uh, for
Eh,
example, I don't know. Oh, you died, but normally you wanted to survive, né? So in this case, you could run from this place, run away, or something different. So try to keep on a shelter or something like that. So and live terrible life, né?
yeah.
Every have a fear because of the robots and the other stuff. So in case of the Matrix, you don't really know. You live a normal life. For example, if your
Yeah.
Matrix was true, right now you could study English, but more deeper, né? We
Ô,
control
Ricardo,
to use it to
What?
our energy, né? So
Gosh.
Ricardo,
No.
but if you was a new homophile, uh,
uh,
I think you
me no,
would
me
be.
no. Me
No.
Daniel could
No.
be Morpheus or Neo, and the Gabriela could be Trinis, because I'm completely
I want to be
ignorant.
Trinity.
Yeah, I consider me ignorant. So in this case, probably I could live in on a matrix, né? So not to you. Guys.
Yeah, I can't see myself run away from Schwarzenegger, so I guess it's more harder to run away from Schwarzenegger than the robots of the Matrix. I prefer to be the Trinity of this reality.
Yeah.
It's better because I really love the movies of Exterminator, but I think so hard to survive. Like if you're not the main character, like okay, you're not the main character, but if you are staying in a city or in the build who the exterminator want to kill everyone, you kill. You died. So
It's normal. It's normal.
you are a NPC who you will die. It's only that. You only survive to die. So
Sounds
sad.
like a game.
It's like a game because you're not the main character. You know, it's unfair. Really unfair. I don't like that. It's because I really prefer the Matrix reality. Because as Ricardo said, ignorância é uma benção.
Sometimes, yeah.
I totally agree.
For example, when you are a child, you
Mhm.
live happy, né?
Yeah,
Because you don't really notice the things, the dangers,
the
né?
boletos.
So, could be, né?
Mhm. Yeah, you're more happy because your reality you don't have money. You don't need
Yeah,
to gain money. You only
yeah,
need to do the kids stuffs and live the life happiness. It's amazing. It's one
yeah.
reality. I need to come back one day. Thank you. And hello, Pedrito, Yasmin, and Chris. How was the conversation in the other room? Pedrito.
Great. We can talk a lot uh, about the gadgets and other things, AI and so on, uh, and how helpful can be, and dangerous and scary too, sometimes.
And a question for you. Do you think smart assistants are truly helpful or do they have limitations?
Now, I think have some limitations yet, but in the future can be more useful. Uh, some some AI agents you can train more, but have you have to learn a lot to can do that. And I think in the future will be more easy. Something something like that to do to train and to use in other ways.
Great, great. Thank you. And Chris, how about you? How was the conversation?
Great conversation. It's always good to talk about technology. And I troquei some experience and histories with Yasmin and Pedrito. Pedrito know more about more about security. It's really interesting. I learn a lot with you, Pedrito.
That's awesome. And I have a question for you. Do you think smart home gadgets are a necessity or just a luxury?
Uh, depends the person, depends the propose. I think this because some people it's I think and I see my point of view it's just wrong and the future can be changed can change and the necessary in the home some like I give this example old ladies and old men it's really important to help I think some people just buy for to explore more, to give in house and say, I have this device in my home like this. And they see this. Depends the person.
Mm, That's awesome. Thank you, Chris. And Yasmin, how about you? How about the conversation? What do you think?
I think this topic is very interesting and very is something that is really present in our daily lives nowadays because in every place that we go have some kind of device uh, on that. For example, even in smart cameras when we go on the supermarket, get our face ID to see our movement on the market. So is in every place that we go nowadays. And the conversation in another room was very interesting, very good contributions on that. I really liked that.
So, and I have a question for you. How do you feel about AI learning your habits and making automated decisions for you?
I think it's something that can save a lot of time, but we have to be conscious to not use for everything and just get addiction on that and cannot take decisions for our own. So it's interesting, it's something that saves time, but it's something that we cannot be addiction on that and just make our decisions on that, because imagine if the server down or we are without energy, we cannot work and anything like that because the AI is not working. So something that is very, very dangerous and we cannot be in addiction on that. Uh, we have to not be really dependent on that.
I like that. I like this point of view. I have the same. Amazing. Thank you, Yasmin. And guys, now the time is over. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you,
The conversation
guys.
was amazing in the main room. I love it. Thank you, Pedrito, Yasmin, and Chris. Okay,
If
I hope
we aren't leaving on Matrix the next week, I would like to go to
if I
enjoy
stay in the
again.
Matrix, I'm back in the
Yeah.
other week. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Okay, bye bye.